Really appreciate your time. How are the team? Have you spoken to them? What's the mood in the camp at the moment?
In really good spirits. This is a team now that's been to 3 major tournament finals in a row. We're so proud of them and the achievement that is, the dedication, hard work that goes into it. So, they know what the days leading up to a final are like, and so they're pretty relaxed and just looking forward to getting stuck into the game.
How do they balance that between being relaxed but also getting into that mental headspace, that point of preparation, so that come tomorrow evening they're set to take on Spain and bring back that trophy for a second time?
I mean, there's such experienced players in that squad now, and when you're playing at the very top level of the game, you have to be able to balance that extreme focus in the moments that matters, and then being able to switch off in between times and rest, recover, get ready. And so, they're just so good at that now, having done it over a number of major tournaments. And with Sarina as manager, this is her 5th major tournament final in a row. She knows exactly how to prepare the team and the squad and the team behind the team so that they're ready to go when it matters.
What's this continued success for this side doing for the women's game, and what's it doing for grassroots football in England and across the UK?
Yeah, it's a great question. This football, this success on the pitch is so important, of course, in and of itself, but it's also so important for showing the country, for showing every little girl, for showing her parents what women's football is, and just getting people's eyes onto football. So from just before the last Euros in 2022 to now, we've more than doubled the number of young girls playing and the number of coaches and the number of match officials, the number of facilities. So this attention for women's football, this interest in it is so important because it gives young girls the opportunity to get playing.
And so important considering the abhorrent treatment that did exist of the women's game in previous generations and previous decades as well. It's important to note that in the early 1900s, the women's game was huge, and then post-war, it suffered at the hands of the male side of the game. But it's great to see it flourishing again.
Yeah, there was a long time when women weren't officially able to play. And so, that held the game back for a long time, but there have been a lot of people working very, very hard since then to try and help the game to flourish. We've come such a long way over the last few years and decades, and there's still such a long way to go. We want to make sure every little girl in every school, in every club has the chance to play. Every woman, everybody can see. We have a campaign called Made for This Game, which just tells everyone in the country there is a place for you in football, whether it is as a player, whether it's a coach, whether it's a match official, whether it's a volunteer, whether it's somebody running a club, there is a space for you in football if you're a young girl in this country.
And what conversations are you having with the club sides, associated with this success on a national level?
The success of the Lionesses is so dependent on the success and investment from the clubs. The Women's Super League, led by Nikki Doucette, is making massive strides to grow the game as well. And so we work so closely between the FA, the league and the clubs to make sure that we're giving our players at the top end of the game the best possible experience, and that we're creating the best possible club game for those players, but also for the Lionesses as well. It's so important that we work hand in hand.
And what support are you offering to the players themselves? Because we obviously have to touch on the sad reporting that there has been some online abuse that they've suffered. What support is the FA giving them?
Yeah, we have to talk about that abuse briefly. It's abhorrent. There is no place for racism, for online abuse in society or in football. And so it's really important that we work hard in the background to work out what to do about it and to take action, but also to support players. So, of course, there's been loads of support in the background for Jess and indeed for all of the other players, making sure we give them the support that's needed when things like that happen. But we all have to work really, really hard to try and stamp that out of the game.
And to the final question, the classic one, score prediction?
It's a really tough one, isn't it? I don't think you'll draw me on a score prediction, but of course, we know that Spain are such a strong side. They won the World Cup, so we know they're going to be very, very difficult opposition. And we know that this England team is so resilient and they've found a way to win so often in this tournament. So I have to back the England girls tomorrow night.